Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 6 of our Satisfactory Let's Play series. So, last episode we unlocked the space elevator, and we talked a little bit about the smart plating, how we needed to get those started. Now, here's the thing, the space elevator takes a finite number of parts, so we don't really need to build these into our automation lines. So we only need so many smart plating. We need 50 for this unlock. Now we will need more for our next tiers of unlock and even more for our next tiers of unlock. But we don't need to build this directly into our factory lines. What we're going to do is we're going to set this off to the side, put a couple uh, storage units hooked up to the assembler to make the smart plating for us. And we'll just hand load the stuff in that we need to make whatever smart plating we need. And we need to get that going because these space elevator parts, let's go to our build menu here. Actually, Kodak, I believe. These space elevator parts have to be made in an assembler. They can't actually be made by hand on the craft bench. And the space elevator parts are the only parts in the game like that. So we do want to get that going because it does take some time to complete. So we're going to set up an assembler, get those going. And then we also want to finish a few MAM unlocks. We can go grab our first maybe hard drive or two, throw those in, show you what the alternate recipes are like. And but the big thing for this episode is we're going to try and get Blade Runners in. Blade Runners are a big quality of life improvement for us. So we are going to get this started and then go work on Caterium and hard drives. Just a couple hard drives. We're not going to go explore the whole map or anything. So, let's see. Where do we want to set these temporary lines at? Somewhere close to our storage units where we're making the reinforced iron plates and the rotors would be kind of smart. So I think what we'll do is we'll set them over here behind our biomass setup. And we're going to make this essentially like our biomass setup where we hand feed the stuff, put it in. So we'll just throw out a storage container. Actually, let's just start with the assembler. We have the stuff? No, we need some reinforced iron plates. Of course we do. Can't make it easy on ourselves, right? Those are modular frames. Oh yes, we did automate those recently. Concrete, iron plates, reinforced plates. We're going to grab these rotors over here too. We don't have many, but we have a few. Set our assembler right here. Set our storage container here. We want it to feed directly in. We want this one to feed directly in. And we need plates. Of course we do. Those are rods. Plates, I guess, are over here. What else are we lacking? Yeah, we're going to need some more rods, some more concrete. Need quite a bit of stuff. Get some power over here. How are we doing on power poles? 3 out of 4. Just to make our smart plating. Belt this up. Oops. Put our reinforced plates in here. And we're going to split those for now. Split those for now. We're just trying to get this started. We're probably going to have to handcraft some of those because we don't have much automated, and we're certainly not automating them at peak efficiency. And there's a reason why I don't do anything at peak efficiency at this point of the game either. It's because soon we're going to be on some pretty major... There you are. See how much easier that makes it? Of course, if you don't have your back turned and getting jumped, but yeah, it is what it is. Let our spark plating go into there. See, it only takes 2 per minute. It only makes 2 parts per minute. This is going to take quite some time to get the 50 we need. This is why we wanted to get this started before we really jumped into anything else. So now, while we are over here, let's grab some concrete and some plates, just so we got our typical working with stuff on us. Okay. Do we have any solid biomass on us? No, we don't. Okay. We're going to grab just a little bit. I guess we're going to grab all stack. Now, if you remember way back in episode 1, I told you guys that we would come back here later and we would hook a couple biomass generators temporarily up to this thing to open it up so that we could get the hard drive out. And that's what we're going to do. It was up this hill over here somewhere. There it is. Bad guys respawn. So this needs, I believe it was 40 megawatts. Yes, it was. Biomass burner is only 30. So we'll need 2 of these. Need a power pole. We have 2 machines. Hook both machines up to the pole. And the pole up to the box. Then we'll just need to put some biomass in here. Power this temporarily. And it's operational. Open the door. Grab our hard drive. Pretty simple, right? Now that that's done, we can just delete all this.
Has been salvaged and can be repurposed to unlock an alternate recipe. Salvaging more hard drives will provide additional alternate recipes.
Excuse me. Our first hard drive, let's see what we get for it. It'll take 10 minutes, so we'll throw this in the MAM while we're preparing to go off and get our Caterium set up and get our blade runners. So we'll need a permanent Caterium set up at some point. We'll do that after we have coal power. But for now, we're just going to go over, throw down a bunch of miners, let them mine, grab as much Caterium as we can carry, and then bring it back here and get everything done, unlocked that we can get unlocked. And especially the blade runners and hopefully the Mark II power poles as well, which these hold 4, like we've been doing so far. The Mark II will actually hold 7. But we need a quick wire for that. Okay, let's throw any excess stuff we have. Throw this hard drive in the MAM first. Hard drive. Scan. Takes 10 minutes for each hard drive. There are quite a few hard drives in this game, a lot of alternate recipes. It's pretty much a luck of the draw. You'll get 3 options to choose from. You pick whichever one you want. And to get all the hard drives in the game, that is many, many, many hours of work. Especially vanilla with no mods. We can't just fly around anywhere, that type of thing. So we are not going to be doing that anytime soon. We probably will do that at some point, depending on where the series is when update 4 happens. So let's see, we're going to need some portable miners. We're going to put this stuff in our boxes. We'll put some of this ammo away too. We don't need all this on us. That in there. This one I believe is leaves. Throw those in there. This one over here was wood. Throw that in there. We're just making space so we can carry all the deuterium that we come up with. Where we at? We're also kind of doing this as a side to let this build up. We now have 17 coupons. The more we have, the better the unlocks that we can get. So we'll be working towards those also. That's one of the reasons we're making a little side trip. And before we take off, I want to load this up actually, so that it doesn't stop while we're gone. Let's see, where we at? Doesn't look like it needed it, but we'll do it anyway. And we'll need to make some portable miners. We're going to make, say, 6 of them. Now there's 2 Caterium nodes. We can scan for Caterium. There are 2 nodes over here in the grasslands. They're, I believe they're both pure actually, which is kind of nice. See, this one's just to the south of us here. This one has a big rock on it that needs to be blown up, and this one over here doesn't. So if we were going to automate it, going over there would definitely be better. This one's probably a little bit closer, so we can just go over here. We do have to build down. We'll have to build either one of these, so that's why we brought the concrete, because we'll need to build some foundations and get over to it. Down there we need right now. We're not gonna worry about those guys. He's around here somewhere, isn't he? If he hits us, we'll know he's here. Another slug. And I am stuck. Stuck, and I didn't bring my chainsaw to cut the tree down with. Huh. Let's try crouching. There we go, crouching got us unstuck. Oh, scared me. Get this without getting stuck. Okay, and there is our Caterium. So we need to build our way over there. Don't want to fall into the abyss here. Need need some foundations. Let's do the 8x4s. Actually, what we want to do is we want to build a ramp down. Remember those double ramp packs that we saw in that coupon thing? That was the kind of what I was talking about. So we can build one ramp down, but in order to build another ramp down, we have to build something under there. So we're going to go ahead and jump down. We can do it from the ground to get back up. But if we weren't jumping down, we would have had to gone off to the side, build. Quite annoying, really. But we're going to let our miners get started before we do even that. So one. Okay, well those are mining. Put our rebar gun back on. Actually, let's use some barriers on that too. More or less to get those out of our inventory. Foundation here. Put another ramp here in front. Another foundation here, and another ramp here in front. And build a ramp off to the side here. And we're going to build a craft bench over here. Actually, I mean a man. Build both, probably. What do we need for our next? So, the minute 25. Okay, we'll be able to unlock that right away. Then we'll be able to make Caterium ingots. Grab it. There we go. Takes quite a bit of Caterium ore to make one ingot. I don't remember the exact number. But I think it only takes one Caterium ingot to make 5 quick wires. So we can condense all this ore down into ingots, carry the ingots back, and then make the quick wire there at the base. Other than what we need for man unlocks here. There we go. So we can make Caterium wire, so we can turn Caterium into copper wire. Fine concrete, increase silica in that to make concrete, 25 per minute. And copper alloy ingot. This actually makes 100 copper per minute. So use copper ore and iron ore. We might grab that. Might use it, might not, but you get the idea of the alternate recipes. You have 3 to choose from, you choose one. So Caterium, we need to be able to make Caterium ingots. That unlocks quick wire. So for quick wire, we need 50 ingots. We'll craft up 50 ingots. Tink, tink, tink. And now we can make quick wire. We need 100 quick wire to just open up these prees. So more ingots. Let's pause this for a second. So grab all this. Just keep this running while we're here. Like I said, much later in the game we'll need to actually automate all this, but for now, we just want a little stockpile back at our base. Now if we need 100 wire, we can get 5 quick wire per ingot. We need 20 ingots. Get more equipment slots, which we always love. But what we want is these blade runners. So we'll need 100 quick wire and 10 modular frames. And we have modular frames back at the base. And for this, we just need copper wire and reinforced plates, which we have those going at the base as well. So we'll work on that stuff back at the base. And for now, we'll just grab as much of this as we can. Before we do, we'll get rid of anything that we don't really. We'll just throw one of those away so we can carry a whole stack back. We don't need those 7 screws. Keep our 2 slugs, of course. Get rid of that little 26 wire. These 55 plates. Sort that out. Okay, we're going to keep this because this is how we're going to make biomass from now on. We'll just get rid of these. And grab some more. We'll get back a little bit of storage unit for all this. Now we'll leave this in because we're going to be coming back here probably. One nice thing about the space elevator, it makes it easy to find your base, doesn't it? fitter over here. Purchase beer. Again, this is another work in progress item. It'll talk to you sometimes. Kind of creepy, but. We want to keep this going. It's obviously not going, so we want to get some more plates and rotors in here. Or just put what we got. Should just put them all in here to begin with, probably. What do we have over here? Oh, we need 10 of these. Okay, get our blade runners. That first we'll need to make some quick wire. That we'll need to make ingots, so. Alright, let's just set up a temporary setup. Why not? There we go. Storage unit here. Constructor. The reinforced plates. I need 2 more. I need screws for that. Okay, constructor. Smelter. And an input. Dump all of our ore in here. Shift click. this many quick wire. Put our ingots in there. How we do it on power? We're doing alright. Not great, but alright. Excuse me. While we're waiting for that, I think what we'll do is just we'll grab a little bit of quick wire here. And we'll go get this other hard drive. If I remember right, I wasn't too far away from our miner over there. Oh, it's over there. Great. I think those are actually easier with the Xeno Zapper, but there's two of them. Where'd that other carapace go? Oh, this one I believe took one quick wire. Normally I'd set down a MAM and get that started, but we're going to go back and do our blade runners first, and then we'll get that running. Grab our quick wire. Got plenty now. And unlock our blade runners. 5 minutes. Slugs in the power shards. Them in our box. Let's see. Let's check on our biomass again. Bit. Let's print out some coupons and see what kind of unlocks we can get with the coupons we got. We got 18 of them now. We're going to be building our base soonish, so let's see. First things first, though, we do want these and we want these, but let's see, foundations maybe. Those are very nice. We'll get those. Ladders, we want ladders. So aside from that, attachments, we want these power attachments. Wall attachments are nice too. Let's see how many we used. 13, we got 5 more. And we got just enough for those. Now when we go into our build menu, we can build ladders. Conveyor wall mounts, power lines, power wall mounts, double, so inside and outside the wall and just on the inside of the wall. Foundations, we have new foundation ramps. And walls, we have a bunch of new conveyor walls here. So opening these, or getting these coupons and opening these unlocks are fairly important. And I like to do it before I actually start building my base. That way I got them all, everything I really need to build my base all in one go, you know what I mean? Throw these in here. What are we doing on these actually? 43, we're almost there. A few more minutes. Throw these back in there. "45 seconds. So a little off topic, I've had the same computer chair for about 10 years now. So today I ordered a new one and I put it together, and let me tell you, these little IKEA furniture things, there's always that one screw that just won't start, if you know what I mean. Like the whole chair took 10 minutes to assemble, minus that one screw that took me like 15 minutes to actually get started. But you know how it is. But man, it's just it's frustrating, right? Almost as frustrating as handcrafting in this game. Now we can make our blade runners. So I'm not exactly sure what we need to make them. Been a while. We got the quick wire, we got those. We might have 3 rotors, we'll check. I know we just put a bunch more in that machine. Some rotors. We'll have 2 more in a minute. So our modular frames. Only need 3. One more rotor. Oh, we should have started our hard drive. Actually, it's not hard drive we want next. It's more inventory. Yeah, we're not gonna have plates, so we'll get our hard drive now. Plates are reserved at the moment. Come on, one more rotor. There's our one more rotor. Just grab it. How can I pick that up? Normally you can. Oh. Make our blade. Okay, so we can run this fast. We can jump about that high. And obviously we take fall damage pretty easily. We get our blade runners, and that will no longer be the case. You see how much faster we run now? See how much higher we jump? And we can fall from much greater distances without taking damage. So this is where your slide jumping thing I was telling you about comes into effect. See how far we went? We love these blade runners. That's why we unlock them. We go through all that trouble and we unlock them as fast as we do. So we are about done with all that. Let's see if we have any of these little unlocks here. It takes a little while to get used to the new jump. These take 50 rotors. Those take 50 plates. So probably get to those in the next episode. But let's go over here and check out our smart plating. We should have just about enough now. And I love this new run speed. Yes, we do. Can I jump up there? No. Yeah, I can. It says it'll take a while to get used to the new jumps. Okay, we'll put our 50 smart plating in. Gotta seal it. And send it. Now that we sent that to fix it, they have unlocked tier 3 and 4 for us. Now we still have a couple unlocks and 2 to do, which we'll get to probably in the next episode, but the biggest unlock and the biggest thing that we really want here is this coal power. Tier 3 coal power, that's the big one. So we'll get our Logistics Mark II, because we're going to need them for our coal plants and our setup. But we will be able to build coal generators and set up a coal power plant. And then once we get this set up, so that we no longer have to hand feed biomass and do all that crap, we will then begin working on our base. So this is the last step before working on our base. And then a little bit about this series. I'm right where I want to be in this series. I want to have a coal power set up by about hour 8 of this game and hour 8 of this series. And I haven't cut out or fast forwarded anything so far in this series, so it's all just been minute by minute playthrough, and we're right on schedule. So we just got we can skip jump pads. I mean, we could do them, but we don't really need them right now until we start actually building our base, and we need to go up floor to floor. These jump pads are really handy for that. But the Mark II conveyors will need, Mark II conveyor lifts will need, so we'll need 50 reinforced iron plates, and those will be building over here in the background while we're doing other stuff, of course. There's really not much we might just start hand building some of this stuff to get this unlocked, and then to get this unlocked, so we'll need 50 for Mark II and 100, so we'll need 200 of these and 50 routers. We'll probably start hand building these for a while. Check our man. 5 more minutes, so we'll see what we get in the next episode. I'm going to end this episode, I think, here. And in the next episode, we'll find out what we got for our ornament recipe in the man. We'll start handcrafting some reinforced iron plates to get our unlocks. And we'll get ready to build our coal power plant. Pretty exciting, right? So if you like the series so far, you like the videos, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.